take time today to honor eco-heroes, those young men and women who are making an impact in environmental issues across the continent.
That's right. You know, the first thing you think about when you talk about eco-heroes and greenness, so to speak, is sustainability. Now, the word sustainability sounds as though it's so easy to come to, creation with, but it takes a lot. It takes the efforts of these people we refer to as eco-heroes. Some of us do it in our, in the back of our homes. Some of us do it full frontal where everybody can see. But what's important is that some people have realized that sustainable development goals are the way to go today.
And that's very true. We're at a point in time after COP26 where the decisions have to be made. Are we going to continue in the direction we are now, or are we going to make a change and leave a better planet for our children and leave children who are more responsible for a planet that needs change?
Oh yeah, and so that's why the 2021 Africa Green Award, as always, do not forget, this is the third time in a row, we are celebrating and recognizing what we're doing is casting a beam on those who have done the needful in the area of green planets.
And there's one thing Michelle has not told you, and that I like. There is a massive cash prize for one person today because of the work that they're doing.
That's right. 1 million naira, ladies and gentlemen. You want to recall that is not a tiny amount of money, especially in today's world, or should we say today's Nigeria. All right, so from wherever you're joining us, we'd like to bring on stage right now Swedish ambassador to Nigeria, I dare say, and Sweden has been on the map when you think about green planets and improving on the strength of our greenness. So Sweden, we recognize that country for doing great things. Also, I'd like to welcome to the stage the ambassador.
We have the ambassador for Sweden, His Excellency Carl Michael Kron, joining us. Please don't forget, let your friends know what's happening, the celebration of eco-heroes here on the continent. We are celebrating our own, those who are finding solutions to Africa's sustainability and climate change issues. And we also want you to use the hashtag Green Hangout as well as hashtag, there's one more I gotta give you, there's also the 2021 Africa Green Grant. You also have hashtag 2021 Africa Green Award and hashtag 2021 Green Webinar Series. So don't forget to watch live, we're streaming, share it, and let's celebrate Africans who are putting the sustainability challenges and the climate issues that the continent faces front and center.
That's right. So let's hear our opening speech from the ambassador.
So good afternoon, dear friends. I hope you can hear me fine. Buja calling. I'd like to welcome those of you physically in Ibadan. I'm sorry I cannot be with you this time. I was in Ibadan some time ago, and I hope to be back shortly. My name is Karl-Mikael Elgrens, and I am, as stated, the Swedish ambassador to Nigeria, but also to Ghana and Cameroon and ECOWAS, actually. Let me start with a little reminiscence to 2019, when I newly arrived in Nigeria. One of the first set of organizations that we at the Embassy of Sweden cooperated with at the time was the 11-11-12 Foundation. And I was really impressed by the skillful coordination of the different programs and the consistent efforts to get many young people continuously interested in the knowledge and actions that help improve the environment. And despite the challenges that COVID-19 posed in 2020, it was amazing, I think, to see how through various programs, offline and online, the 11-11-12 Foundation continued very important work to raise environmental and agricultural champions. So today, for the third time in a row, I consider it such a privilege to present the opening remarks of the 2021 edition of the Africa Green Awards, organized by the 11-11-12 Foundation. Environment and climate change are top priorities for the Swedish foreign policy, and we stress the importance of strengthened engagement and a broad dialogue in society to make change. Climate and environment remains one of our top priorities at the Swedish Embassy in Nigeria, in Abuja, and I dare to say that Sweden is at least one of the leaders when it comes to sustainability and environmental protection. This year's Africa Green Award takes place just a few weeks after COP26, as you mentioned a few minutes ago, the United Nations Climate Change Conference. And of course, quite a lot has been said about the outcomes of the COP26 already. But since many of you are young, my advice to you is to learn about the diplomatic processes at an early stage so that you can make wise considerations once you sit at the table and make decisions that shape the world, because diplomacy can make change. Earlier this week, we organized a very successful conference in Lagos called Nordic Nigeria Connect. It was a well-attended conference with more than 200 participants, jointly organized by the embassies of Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Denmark in Nigeria. So it was a Nordic business event. And during the course of this two-day conference, I saw incredible opportunities that Nigeria has in the areas of waste and wastewater management, green energy, and sustainable transport solutions. Those three were the main topics of this event. And for example, the governor of Lagos, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, explained that 13,000 metric tons of waste is being generated daily in Lagos alone. Incredible figures. But this means that thousands of job opportunities, as well as new forms of green energy, such as biofuel, are possible. What is a challenge can also be an opportunity. Oil and gas companies also share details of how they are transitioning to cleaner and more sustainable options. And the transport system in Nigeria remains, I would say, a gold mine, seeking efficient and sustainable innovations to redefine the way things could be done. And ultimately, there is a lot of opportunities for young people where you can pour your knowledge, professionalism, and innovation for the future. As I commend the inclusiveness of the process, I want to say to the hundreds of young people across the African continent and beyond who have been impacted by the various programs of the 11-11-12 Foundation, let the Africa Green Awards be a springboard for you. Keep learning, there's a lot more you'll achieve, and maybe someday you will be granted the Rights to Livelihood Awards or even the Swedish Nobel Prize. As I conclude, I want to congratulate very heartily all those who have been nominated for the various categories, and especially those who will emerge as the recipients this evening. And I want you to keep these 4 things in mind. Collaborate among yourselves. Don't be afraid. 2, meaningfully engage with the government and provide them with support where possible. They are dealing with the same challenges as we are. 3, establish connection with other stakeholders that can help you scale up the impact of your work. And 4, seize opportunity to get to talk about the incredible work that you're doing. Though I will not be here in Nigeria during next year's edition of the Africa Green Award because I'm leaving next summer, fortunately, I hope that this will not be the last. And the Embassy of Sweden, I will guarantee, will continue to pay attention to the very important work of the 11-11-12 Foundation that you do. So once again, warmly welcome and have a pleasant evening. Thank you.
Excellency, we had Ambassador Carl Michael Grahn. That's the Swedish ambassador to Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, and the ECOWAS. Well, indeed, Tolu, must say, when you think about issues of the ecosystem, you think about people trying to do great things, giant strides in the areas of promoting a greener planet. You see people turning waste to wealth. Of course, coming off the heels of what the ambassador spoke about, you're impressed because it does tell you that so many more people are becoming aware of this new direction.
And I think that's a very valuable point. We know that what we see is Africa contributes so little to the greenhouse gas emissions, to what is happening in terms of what's bringing about the climate change, but we're suffering so much. And it's fantastic to see that there's recognition even outside of the continent of the work that Africans are doing to solve those issues. And Sweden is a country anybody would look up to. If you want to talk about their flooding system that they've had for hundreds of years, that has solved that issue for them. There's so many things we can pick up, and it's fantastic to see His Excellency supporting the 11-11-12 Foundation to shine a spotlight on our eco warriors. So thank you very much, His Excellency Ambassador Carl Michael Grahn.
We appreciate your input, and of course we look forward to future and subsequent collaborations. All right, well, it's time to start unveiling the awards. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2021 Africa Green Awards, and we are there just trying to make it the very best of it. Now, how do we unveil these awards?
I don't know, because I think we might not do justice to it if we were to stand here and
talk about them.
But each of these award categories also has a story behind them. We're talking about the champion. We're talking about a female involved in this environmental issues, the media. We're talking about children as well, taking part in an essay competition as well. So we won't exactly do justice to it, but we think that this very short documentary will give you an idea of the stories behind these categories and why they're so important to us. All right.
Well,
we'll get that documentary with that story. But Funsho, I know you were involved in that. So give us a hint. Talk about this just a little bit to give us an idea of what these categories really mean.
Precisely. Well, for me, once again, I'd say it's been a privilege and a honor to be a part of this award ceremony. Yes, indeed, when you play a pivotal role in some way or the other, you feel like a part of it. And so, well, there's the Under 40 Green Award. First and foremost, for me, that is absolutely apt. Simply because most times, if you take a look statistically, you find out people below that age are the ones who tend to get recognition. And I'm talking maybe between the ages of 25 and 30. And so the Under 40 category is celebrating people who have still taken it upon themselves to be champions in the areas of course, climate change advocacy and advocating for the greenness of the world, for people who did that in the later parts of their midlives. Yeah. And so the Under 40 Award celebrates just such people, not too many, I think there are just about 4 or 5 of the nominees under that category. And then, of course, you also have the Green Female, the African Green Female Award. Now, this is one that I feel really touches the heart of the reason we are here. Now, women, with all due respect, know every single trick in the book as regards how to make use of the earth.
I was waiting for you to laugh. Okay, continue.
Exactly. I mean, it's women you see having just not too much on them. They make absolutely significant use of whatever resources are available, be it water, be it funds, be it food. And so women definitely deserve to be considered for whatever form of award when it comes to, you look at the ecosystem and who isn't being a promoter of it.
And I think, let me add to that. We know that around the continent, women make up the majority of subsistence farmers.
Oh, yeah.
The people being affected by the desertification, the felling of the trees.
Oh, yeah.
We know that women are the ones usually tasked with finding water.
Trust me, that's what I mean.
Into a security situation. We've seen a number of situations where women in villages are kidnapped and raped because they're in search of water. So all of those issues particularly have a different contextual effect on women. So it's fantastic to see that we're also honoring an African Green Award specifically for women in that category.
And do you know that with everything you just highlighted as a handicap of sorts and challenges that women do go through whilst trying to meet up with their daily obligations, it's amazing to see that there are still people under that category. We also have a number of nominees, and these people, against all odds, they have still gone forward to keep the drive going.
Yes. And one other category I'm interested in is the media category.
Oh, you would be, wouldn't you?
I'm very interested in it. The work that the media has to do to make a connection with many Africans, because I had a radio show about environmental issues, and I remember the fights when we first started. People would say, I'm wasting 1 hour talking about the environment when I could be talking about
uninformed people.
When I could be talking about politics, education, security. But what I had to make them realize that you will not have the education, you will not have the security, you will not have the prosperity, you won't be able to continue the politics if the environment is not a top priority.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get to it now. I do believe we're ready with the story of the awards. So I think they tell it better.
An award category. The strength of Africa is in her solidarity. As a continent, our interests and pursuits are the same. By working together, we will achieve more than when we work separately. The Africa Green Person Award category celebrates the spirit of Pan-Africanism. We want to represent everyone, especially that one, champions together. We have identified selfless people who are saving the planet beyond the borders of their community and the shores of their countries. The Africa Green Person is more interested in what they have to offer than what they stand to gain.
Yeah, that's where we are. No, there's a video exhibition on recycling. Let's see. So we'll just do a little short talk on quality of life.
Green Essay Award. A healthy planet is the right of every child. The best part is that the children of today are ready to fight to get it for themselves. The Green Awards is not only about letting them, it is also about cheering them on. This is why the Green Essay competition amplifies their voices to the world. Moreover, we have come to realize the largely untapped influence the young ones have over the older ones, and this award shares of this influence. Award categories. Green Female Award category. The contributions of women in socio-economic development has been underappreciated. It begins at the family and community levels, where women have been playing the role of managing resources for centuries. Women depend on and are direct users of natural resources. As such, they are the most affected by environmental degradation. Women have been coming up with meaningful solutions, sustainable alternatives, and conservative measures to solve environmental challenges. The Green Female Award category aims to shine the light on the innovative and creative ways women are changing the world. All over Africa, women are working hard and pioneering the vision to rescue the environment from the brink of collapse. They are championing the cause to preserve our planet. They are unstoppable, and Green Female Award category recognizes and celebrates their consistent efforts in the environmental sector. Green Grants Award category. The 11-11-12 Foundation sees a healthier environment for all. Take two. The 11-11-12 Foundation sees a healthier environment for all. We can't achieve this alone. We are out to support innovative and collaborative individuals and organizations who share our passion and have a good reputation, identifies people, initiates positive change that will create ripple effects capable of changing the world for good. Under 40 Green Award category. No one is ever too old to do amazing things. Nonetheless, most policies and programs focus on celebrating the contributions of youth under 35. The need to raise the bar to accommodate people who are doing valiantly as they grow older is even more urgent in Africa, where socio-economic dynamics constrains people from breaking through at an early age. This award category encourages those who discover their purpose later in life. It is never too late to start, especially in the environmental sector, where each and every little contribution makes a great impact.
All right, those were some of the categories that we're going to be getting into today. But just a quick reminder, we have the African Green Award female. We also have
Yes,
the
indeed.
grant finalist, but someone, as you said earlier, is walking with
1 million naira. Oh
we also
boy.
have the Under 40 Green Award. We have the African Green Media Award, the
That's
African
right.
Green Person, and the African Green Champion, as well as the Interschool Green Essay.
Wow. Okay. So it's definitely fully charged. And of course, there's so much to look forward to during today's event. But right up next, we will take a look at what's important. Living a quality life, Tolu, means you need quality air to breathe, you need good water to drink, and of course, you need to be free of polluted air.
Very true.
And,
not just that, there's
right.
also plastic pollution that gets into this conversation as well.
Oh, yes, indeed. And so with every form of delight, we will be playing you a video. It's a short video. We have a video exhibition on recycling this time. We need to enjoy this one. It will last for a while. You know, I must say, arena recycling, if anything, have really set the bar, not just high, but more importantly, left something for people to follow. When you spoke about plastic pollution, I think about our immediate environment here in Nigeria, and with all due respect as well, we are definitely some people who will be needing to do something about plastic pollution. So let's have this video on recycling.
And that is about, recycling.
All right.
Next. we also need to look towards work that encourages people not to throw away their plastics indiscriminately, that encourages recycling in schools, so that we're building a new generation that we're not waiting to the end to be able to fight these things.
You know, I hear you. So it's not far from the truth at all. And indeed, when you watch it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Of course, you remember that it's so many people. Well, as we move on with the 2021 Africa Green Awards today, we will definitely also have to talk about our Green Grants finalists.
1 million naira is on the line.
Yeah, and I think this is something that happens every year as well. And so let's find out who the Green Grants finalists for 2021 are.
Hello. Africa Green Grant finalists. For the 2021 Africa Green Grant finalist, we present to you Martin Masia from Malawi. Martin is a young Malawian entrepreneur and leader. He is the CEO of Solis Energy, a renewable energy company that is increasing access to quality, affordable solar lighting in Malawi. Solis Energy distributes solar lanterns and solar home systems in semi-urban and rural areas using a network of local sales agents supported by pay-as-you-go technology. Their business is part of the 98 selected projects in the Youth Sustainable Energy Hub and is also on the shortlist of the top 100 youth-led projects advancing the SDGs by Friends for Leadership and the UN at 75 campaign. Ruth Ede from Nigeria. Ruth Ede is the CEO and co-founder of Scraptop Nigeria Limited. She has a distinction in agricultural extension and management and is currently pursuing a degree in agricultural education. Ms. Ruth's passion for zero waste goal and sustainable agriculture led to the creation of Scraptop Nigeria Limited, a sustainable development goal-driven social enterprise that produces organic fertilizers from bio-waste like fruit waste, food waste, and animal waste with the aim of promoting arable land, organic farming, bio-waste monetization, and a green Nigeria. She is also the president of Michael Okpara University Debate Club, the grand prize winner of Catch Creativity Challenge 2021, hosted by Innovate for Africa, national finalist at RB Global Challenge 2019, and the third prize winner of Ugumba Enterprise Challenge 2020. Elvis Kadama from Uganda. Elvis Kadama is the founder and executive director of Pearl Entrepreneurs Academy. He is committed and passionate about changing people's lives, income, and saving the environment by catalyzing clean energy transition and also changing the predominant mindset towards carbon emissions. He believes that the mind shift can be achieved through sensitization and training of rural populations on the health, financial, and environmental benefits of clean energy products. Pearl Entrepreneurs Academy Limited is an environmentally driven social enterprise established in 2018 to empower underserved markets by providing them with access to clean, affordable, durable, and high-quality, life-enhancing products and economic opportunities. The enterprise aims to spread clean energy products across Uganda and Africa with the help of a direct sales network of entrepreneurs. P provides education, distribution, financing, and after-sales support for clean energy products, which include portable solar lanterns and improved cooking stoves to families living on less than $2 a day in rural Uganda. The company aims to create healthier and safer homes, increase productivity, reduce household expenses, and provide additional income-generating opportunities. Elvis graduated from Uganda College of Commerce, Tororo in 2015 with a business diploma. He is a Young African Leadership Initiative YALI RLCEA 2018 alumni and also a Bridges for Enterprise ambassador. He participated in the Scholar of One Young World Summit 2021 and is among the top 10 finalists of Together in Action Innovation Challenge 2020 and is on the top 50 finalists in the SDSN Youth Solutions Report 2020. Konda Yosia. Yakondwa Yosia is the CEO of Aqua Tevet, which operates in Kapesi Village, Dedza District, in the central region of Malawi. The company promotes smart climate agriculture in achieving zero hunger and promoting environmental innovations and youth empowerment through agripreneurship. Their current activities include vocational trainings among youths on organic farming, while unlocking job opportunities amongst women and youth through smart climate agriculture. Victor V.S. Willie from Liberia. Victor Willie holds a Bachelor's of Science degree in economics from the United Methodist University in Monrovia, Liberia. He is the founder and chief executive officer of Ecofuel Liberia, a waste management and energy company that converts general municipal and agricultural wastes into an environmental friendly product, which serves as an alternative to the conventional wood-based charcoal. Previously, he worked as the program director for Youth for Progressive Change, Inc. in Monrovia, where he planned and implemented projects and programs that benefited 500 disadvantaged youths and/or Ebola orphans from the slum communities of West Point, Sunnyway, Slipway, and Clara Town. While working as a health volunteer in rural Liberia in 2014 amidst the deadly Ebola outbreak, he helped to promote safe health habits among rural dwellers that drastically led to the reduction in the cases of the virus and other non-curable diseases like HIV/AIDS. He enjoys topics that focus on leadership, entrepreneurship, self-empowerment, mentorship, and is extremely passionate about youth empowerment and entrepreneurship. He is a 2019 Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneur and completed a 3-month course in entrepreneurship and leadership accredited by the Oxford Business School in the United Kingdom. He also holds a diploma in entrepreneurship, management, and leadership at the Changemakers Village and is a 2019 Uplift Nigeria Fellow from the Startup Accelerator Program accredited by Babson College in the United States. He holds extensive certificates in environmental sciences and renewable energy solutions from the J.I. Development Center in Monrovia, and also got certified in monitoring and evaluation, as well as project management. Victor is a sustainable charcoal production expert and/or specialist, a social change enthusiast, and believes strongly that our world should and must be better than the way we met it, and not worse. His company Ecofuel Liberia, EFL, is a Liberian social enterprise focused on reducing waste and minimizing deforestation by producing charcoal from organic waste. The company began makeshift operations in 2018, producing charcoal with locally crafted equipment until they attracted the attention of some donor organizations, including the Pollination Project, the Tony Elumelu Foundation, Smart Liberia, and the Orange Social Venture Prize. With grants from these organizations, the company acquired a charcoal briquetting machine from China and began producing and selling up to 1.3 million tons of charcoal monthly. Ecofuel Liberia is impacting both waste management and deforestation by producing charcoal from organic waste that's affordable for the masses. Ecofield Liberia has a 5-year strategic plan to produce multiple grades of charcoal, scaling up current production from 1.3 million tons a month to 850 million tons a month, which will reduce wood-based charcoal consumption in Monrovia by 20%. Mary Nayurai from Kenya. Mary Nayurai is an astute menstrual hygiene activist and creative person. She holds a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Sociology and Communication. She has worked. Africa is an environmentally conscious and creative social impact business whose mission is to revolutionize menstrual periods by creating a new yardstick in the way menstruation is viewed in Africa. Nyungu Africa is combining innovation, brilliant product design, and international best practices that put women's health, gender equality, economic empowerment, and environmental sustainability at its core. Intisa Bashir Kurfi from Nigeria. Intisar Bashir Kurfi is a green architect and a seasoned environmentalist. She is an advocate of the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), with a focus on SDG 6 and 11. Intisa is a graduate of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where she studied architecture. She is an executive member of the SDG Thursday, Nigeria's foremost SDG youth network. She was involved in the design and construction of Cake Hut, an eco-friendly restaurant which is located at the heart of Abuja. She has also carried out lots of outreaches on sustainability within and outside Abuja. She has trained people on briquettes production, provided solar lamps to a Fulani community in Abuja, and trained young women to make reusable sanitary pads. Her latest project at iFric Eco Solutions, where she serves as the Chief Executive Officer and Managing Partner, is on the establishment of a factory for upcycling plastic waste in Abuja. The factory would upcycle low-density polyethylene LDPE, such as pure water sachets, plastic bottles, polythene bags, and others, into interlocking tiles. However, setting up the Abuja factory is the pilot project. Her goal is to scale up and establish these factories in each of the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, then the entire states of the Federation, and then expand to some West African countries. Intisa and her partner at iAfrique Eco Solutions have recently received many requests for training, setting up of such factories, and the supply of the eco-interlocking pavers from individuals, governments, states, and federal institutions, and non-governmental organizations within Nigeria and in some African countries. They are in the process of remodeling their factory to improve their production, supply, and installation of the interlocking pavers, as well as to use it for practical demonstrations during trainings. Environmental sustainability is at the core of Intisar's products and services, and their business operations are aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), nature-based solutions, and the circular economy.
Grants finalists are for the year 2021, and more importantly, what makes them special. Tolu, that was a lengthy readout of the nominees, or well, the finalists, we should say. Let's see who eventually turns out the winner.
and it's really interesting we had that, but we can see from their profiles that
Right.
work is being done, and that's the most important. thing.
Absolutely.
All of them have worked to successfully execute the Sustainable Development Goals across the continent. We had Nigeria, Liberia, Malawi, we had Uganda as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Kenya represented, and I really don't envy the judge because from what you see they do, every single one of the finalists is very deserving of the 1 million naira prize.
And you know, it's so exciting to see how every country has its own challenges, its own issues. I mean, talk economy, talk politics and whatnot. But these people continue to defy the odds. Well, let's talk about yet another one of such personalities, only this time it's going to wow you a bit more. We welcome a young environmentalist from Durban, South Africa, who, believe you me, is only how old, Tolu?
He is 10 years old and he
Just
actually
10?
lives up to the saying, catch them young. And if many of us feel that our generation is a little too far gone to really change our ways, we are catching them young. And this next speaker from Durban, South Africa is a 10-year-old, also Ocean Soul, youngest ambassador.
Exactly. Well, he has championed the cause of tree planting in his environment. And in August 2020, he sponsored 26 rather, trees on 4 different continents. Let's welcome to the stage on the 2021 Africa Green Awards. This time, we have Ambassador Romario Valentine.
Good day. It is an honor to be invited today by the 11-11-12 Foundation to speak at the 2021 Africa Green Awards. My name is Romario Valentine. I reside in Durban, South Africa. I'm 10 years old, an Ethoho and environmentalist. I'm an Ocean Soul ambassador and I've cleaned the beach over 150 times. I help endangered birds and I planted over 450 trees in 23 countries around the world. And I create eco-art out of pollutants to raise awareness. I've always cared for nature and our planet. However, when I was 6 years old, as an orca in a school play, I did research with my mother and discovered that orcas were critically endangered. I decided to do something about it by cleaning the beach weekly. Ocean Soul is an environmental organization in Kenya that was created in 2006. They recycle flip-flops on the beach and turn them into art sculptures of marine and wildlife animals. They have recycled over 750,000 flip-flops. This project allows them to employ people from the community to raise awareness and protect the ocean, making Ocean Soul an example of a successful circular economy. This is my sea turtle made from dirty recycled flip-flops. Flip-flops are made from a plastic called EVA, which breaks down into small pieces in the ocean. The turtles think the plastic bits are jellyfish, which can make them suffocate. The oceans provide us with oxygen and food, which are vital for our survival. For decades, scientists have been warning us about the risks of climate change affecting the ecosystem. If we do not act now, not only millions of people will be displaced due to floods, extreme drought, and raging wildfires on land, which in return will threaten food security and biodiversity, but we are also at risk of creating our own extinction. I would like to encourage the youth to find innovative ways to help nature and improve the lives of others. We need to create a better sustainable future together for generations to come. To plant trees, recycle, reuse, and only buy the things we need. We are the change that we see. Let us work together to save our beautiful planet. Thank you.
And that was Mario Valentine from Durban, South Africa. 10
Absolutely.
years old. He knows more about the environment and planting trees than many adults, even twice or 3 times his age.
Yes, indeed. Well,
Yeah. And this is really the highlights. We are getting into the awards that we're going to have for this evening. As we told you earlier, we have the Green Female Award, we have the Champion Award, we have an award for media, we have an Interschool Essay Award as well. So we are covering all the ground and all the people who are making effective and necessary change when it comes to the conversation around environmental sustainability and climate change here on the continent.
for
Under 40 Green Award. Here are the nominees for the 2021 Under 40 Green Award category. Arnold Nyendwa, Zambia. Arnold Nyendwa is the CEO and co-founder of Ventura's Jumpstart in Zambia. He is an entrepreneur and inventor who pioneered the first stainless steel stove in Africa. Inspired by personal and family experiences in Zambia, the invention aims to reduce the adverse effects of charcoal and wood stoves and address inefficient electricity supply in a cost-effective manner. When he was just 18 years old, Arnold wanted to help family cope with a nationwide electricity crisis that resulted in months of rotational load shedding. Using scrap metal sheets from an abandoned school locker, Arnold built a device that would become Africa's first stainless steel stove, capable of using LP gas, electricity, and solid fuel. The stove is designed to be easily assembled and disassembled with just 12 bolts. Arnold's invention has won him multiple awards all over the world, such as the Africa Genius Awards, which he received alongside Aliko Dangote. Other awards include the Black Impact Awards in the United Kingdom for Black Innovator 2021. He has also featured on shows such as TEDx, Voice of America Television, Africa 54, and Straight Talk Africa. Arnold, now 24, holds a bachelor's in developmental studies. He also has about $2 million worth of deals in stoves with corporations across China. Ventura's Jumpstart is a member of the World Alliance for Efficiency Solutions. Other extra inventions by Arnold are washable mattresses and a pillow that can be dry cleaned without washing. Kikayo Simeon, Nigeria. Simeon Akikayo is the founder and managing director of Eberpreneur Solutions in Nigeria. Eberpreneur Solutions Nigeria is a climate action solutions enterprise. He founded the company from his participation in innovative volunteerism under the UN Environment Programme's Eberfossa Initiative. A long-time enthusiast of sustainable development and solutions to the climate crisis, he was thrilled by the novel approach to climate action espoused by Eberfossa. His view of climate action as an environmental endeavor was positively challenged by the Eberfossa approach that presented climate action as a business and an investment opportunity. Eberpreneur Solutions Nigeria works to deliver clean energy, value-added solutions to farmers in multiple value chains, clean cooking solutions to communities, and continues to save them of expendable income while ensuring food security. Simeon holds a bachelor's degree in urban and regional, is the CEO and founder of Rugsole Trading, and also the director and co-founder of Support Mum. He is a 22-year-old Sierra Leonean entrepreneur. Who dropped out of school and was once homeless. But that didn't stop him from becoming a change maker and one of the best young entrepreneurs on the continent. Alhaji Siraj Bar started Rugsole Training, an eco-friendly company combating air pollution, deforestation, plastic pollution, and youth unemployment, and providing clean and safe drinking water to poor communities. Rugsole Trading has impacted more than 500,000 people and employs more than 150 women directly and indirectly. He employs women in paper bags production, briquettes production, and as distributors for his products. He also provides financial training to these women so that they can self-sustain. Currently, he has 50 women distributors across Sierra Leone. He has produced more than 3 million biodegradable paper bags made from banana fibers to combat plastic pollution across Africa. He is the first African to produce paper from banana fibers without cutting down any tree. He also produces clean, affordable, and smokeless bio-briquettes from coconut waste to combat deforestation, air pollution, and improper waste management. He expanded his company in June 2019 by providing clean and safe drinking water to poor communities with his hand-drilling boreholes, which provide water in just 6 hours. He has been able to provide clean and safe drinking water to more than 300,000 people across slums and rural areas through the 120 boreholes installed across the country. Alhaji Siraj Bar co-founded the company Support Mum Sierra Leone, a healthcare company that specializes in combating maternal mortality and infant mortality. Sierra Leone records the highest maternal mortality rate in Africa. His company provides safe birth kits, which contain the essential things a woman needs during childbirth. He also collaborated with Sierra Leone's Ministry of Health to train traditional midwives on how to safely deliver a baby. Since he started this project in early 2020, he has successfully dispatched more than 180,000 Support Mum kits to poor communities across Sierra Leone and Guinea. This initiative has also trained more than 8,000 traditional midwives. He has various international awards and has been featured by the CNN, BBC, and so on. He won the 2020 Harvard University New Venture Competition and the Sundial Community Commerce Prize Award. His company won the 2020 Access Womenpreneur Pitchathon Award. He won the 2018 Anzisha Prize Award, the 2019 Total Startupper Sierra Leone, 2019 Anzisha Job Creation Award, and he is one of the finalists for the 2019 UN Young Champion of the Earth Award. He won the Concord Times Most Innovative Product in Sierra Leone 2021. Wole Adegbule, Nigeria. Wole Adegbule is an environmental advocate and SDGs promulgator based in the state of Osun, Nigeria. He is a United Nations 5th Global Introps Awards candidate and British Council certificate recipient who has physically engaged over 10,000 youths on green economy, environmentalism, and education for effectual leadership and global change. Wale was the pioneer Nigerian National Director of International Student Environmental Coalition, ISEC, an organization he brought to the African continent that has now spread to 12 other African countries through his exemplary leadership and volunteering spirit. Wale Adegbule has represented Nigeria and the continent at several international platforms, conferences, and dialogues. Wale Adegbule has received appointments from 2 Nigerian governors of 2 different states, delivering results on responsibilities and tasks, amongst which is the assessment of 16 local government areas of Kwara State on green economy and water sanitation and hygiene in 2019. In 2021, Wale coordinated the Environmental Impact Assessment EIA team on the platform of Osun Investment Promotion Agency for the Affordable Homes Project in Osun State. He facilitated promoting climate action through arts national competitions sponsored by World Resources Institute, Washington, D.C. as part of the Promoting Public Engagement on Nigeria's nationally determined contribution with Climate Action Project organized by the Center for Climate Change and Development, Alex Ekweme University, Ebonyi State, Nigeria. Acting as a nexus between arts and science in promoting climate action, Wale released Climate is Changing in 2021, the first Nigerian musical video on climate justice, which was premiered at the Elevate Festival 2021 in Graz, Austria. He plans to launch climate action in indigenous languages programs across Nigerian national television channels by 2022. Wale has a master's degree in environmental science from Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, where he served as the president of the postgraduate wing of environmental students, ECOMSA.
And we have many of our nominees online with us. So at this time, we'll ask you to please turn on your video and unmute yourself as we get to the point of announcing the winner for the Under 40 Green Award. So please, once again, turn on your video, unmute yourself, and let's get ready to find out who the winner is. Do you want to do a countdown?
Well, yes, I don't mind. So let's go. Who will the winner be on 1, 4, 3, 2.
That's how we count now. And the winner of the Under 40 Green Award is Wale Adegbule. Wow, congratulations to him.
Yes,
Wale
indeed.
Adegbule is the winner of the Under 40 Green Award, and we would like to hear from him at this time. So I hope Wale has been able to unmute himself and, of course, turned on his video so he can accept his award in a very short speech.
I'm sure he's absolutely excited.
Absolutely, I'm excited. I can't believe I won. Thanks so much. I want to appreciate the convener of this prestigious award, 1111 Foundation at the Embassy of Sweden. I also want to appreciate everyone who voted for me. I thank them so much. I really hold them. And as well, I want to appreciate all my fellow contestants. I must confess, they all deserve this award. And like I continue to say, even though we want to achieve so much in this planet Earth, but if the environment is not friendly, nothing will be achieved. So I will enjoin every one of us to keep pushing for the sustainability of the planet Earth. We have only one planet Earth, and we must get it. We must protect it at all costs. Thank you very much. I'm so grateful. God bless. I really appreciate this. Thank you. I'm so happy.
Really, these guys generally, and women, of course, are really doing incredible things to solve these solutions in a contextual African way.
Precisely, and it's just so amazing to see these people being brought into the spotlight because other than that, it's close to impossible to hear about their works if you're not somebody who researches on such issues, sustainable development goals, green. Well, in that spirit that we continue to celebrate our heroes because up next, the award category is for the Green Essay Award competition.
Ambassador from Durban, South Africa, Green Essay Award with some young students here in Nigeria, an inter-school essay that they all had to share their thoughts on issues around the environment and climate change.
Yeah, you know, it's important to mention their names. We have Akinola Iredlua Glory from St. Francis Catholic Secondary School, Idimu, Lagos. She wrote on a topic upcycling, the main compulsory in school.
Then we also have Debo Badmus Israel from St. Francis Catholic Secondary School in Idimu, Lagos. He works on ecosystem restoration, the best option to stop environmental degradation.
Wow. And finally, we have another beautiful mind, Nick Ibitoye Bolakemi, who is from the Bells Comprehensive Secondary School of Target State. Now, her topic spans around nature and it helps us find peace.
Are you excited to find out? I'm very sure they're excited as well to find out who won this category.
I'm taken back to the years when we were in secondary school and we had essay competitions and the likes. It's really nice to see that in this current day and age where they tell you education is probably not at its purest, we still have people doing great things.
And we do, and it's great to see the young being able to start this journey at a young age as well. So,
who's our winner?
Here we go. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know, should I call the person's name first or the school's name? I don't know who's going to be prouder, the school or the student. But all of it, at the end of the day, the winner for the inter-school green essay is Akinola Iredlua Glory from St. Francis Catholic Secondary School. Catholic Secondary School. I'm very sure you're very proud of her. But as we said earlier, if you are, of course, with us, mute your microphone, turn on your video. Congratulations to the winner of this category. It's a great one.
Yes, indeed. And I'm definitely going to look forward to reading that essay, which is
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm happy. I'm glad. Thank you so much for the award. I'm grateful.
I'm proud to be so the staff members.
Oh, thanks to the school and to the foundation and to the organization, my English teachers and my school, and about those who inspired me to write the essay. I thank my friends also for this great opportunity and the privilege to be able to win the essay. Thank you very much.
Here's the excitement. I think her and probably a fan club as well winning the inter-school essay competition for this year's Africa Green Awards 2021. And it's a fantastic thing to see young people put in the work, the research that would be needed, the writing and all of that, and also see it play off. So congratulations to her and well done to the others in the category as well that made it to the finalist level.
Absolutely. All right, so we will, at this point in time, of course, there are so many highlights. But I think we have to speak.
And definitely we will. You can't have not heard about COP26, where thousands of world leaders, delegates, representatives, environmentalists, activists, everyone who had something to say about the state of the world environmentally was present. And when the leaders joined and made certain decisions, there was one young woman who stood out. And she's somebody they definitely had on the mind. And now she's on our mind as well.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, through the social media, she has documented the catastrophic impact of climate change in Africa and also made it visible globally. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Togo, we would like you to welcome Sarah Sunny.
Hi, greetings from me. Okay. First of all, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak out today. And I want to thank you for your great work, giving the opportunities to young Africans like me to shine. And I would like to ask you to forgive me for my English. I'm coming from a French country. And today, I think that I have a message of hope for young people like me and to African. My name is Kausara Sani. I'm a peace and climate activist from Togo. I'm the founder of the Act on Sahel movement. I co-founded it with my fellow climate activists from the Sahel region, from Senegal, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. And also I'm the founder of Africa Optimism Movement. It's a movement I created this year to show the real face of Africa. Like, you know, Africa is not this continent where people are always suffering, always struggling with poverty, with climate change, with war, with insecurity. For me, Africa is a wonderful place. And today you prove it again with these amazing people, amazing young people working. It gave me goosebumps. It gave me hope that it's not over for us. And I want to give this message of hope for my African people, from Togo, Nigeria, everywhere. Thank you for what you are doing, because we are still living in this neo-colonialism and monetary imperialism system, and the environmental and climate justice thing is related to race and also class. And I know that it's very difficult for us as young people with the rate of unemployment everywhere in Africa to do something. But I want to tell you that we are all needed to bring real solution, and you are doing it already. You are already on the way, and we just need to keep fighting. I know that the result of COP26 was really horrible, but we can't keep quiet, we can't give up. We still need to continue to pushing it until we win, because it's not only about today, it's also about the future of Africa, the future of our children, the next generation. And we must not live in the past, because we will be depressed. And we must not live in the future also, because we will feel this anxiety. We need to live in the present today, what we can bring to our communities. No matter where we come from, we are Africa. We need to feel this unity from Togo, Madagascar. What's happening everywhere in Africa is our problem. Even beside Africa, we are needed for a global solution everywhere. And I want to tell you that no matter how you are struggling, how things is hard for you, don't keep quiet, keep working hard, because hard work always, gives success. And if you work hard, even if you have to spend a lot of time, I'm very sure that time will respect your hard work. And yeah, I think that we are this generation of young Africans who still need to we need to forget this past of colonialization and focus on today and speak out for our right, because we also need to live with dignity. We are also human. We didn't choose to be African, but the fact that we are African means that we need to make our ancestors happy and the next generation also happy. And I think that we can do it. We can do it if we believe in ourselves. Those who have done all these amazing things, I just saw, they are not extra, they are human. And I know that the struggle, the hard, they work hard, they did their best to have this result today. And congratulations to you. You are really inspiring, and I love what I'm seeing. I'm happy, and it gave me hope. It gave me more strength to continue what I'm doing, I myself. And I'm very sure that what we are doing today is not useless, it's useful. Maybe we cannot have the impact directly, but sooner or later we will have the result of our work. And I don't know how to express myself, because I feel really happy. I feel honored to be African. I feel really special, because we are underestimating our value. I know that, yeah, we have to fight against this Bretton Woods system, this imperialism on us, taking our hope and everything. But please keep doing what you are doing, and keep inspiring us, because we need it. As a young woman like me, I really need it. And to the African young ladies and women, please don't give up. Please keep doing what you are doing, and no matter what, the work will be hard. Know that you are not alone, and you will have success. Yeah, success. Thank you very much.
Emotions, and also the message, as she said, a message of hope. She's excited to see Africans doing this, and her message of hope, also a call to action for the work to continue and for more to be done.
I'm so happy you picked that part of the message, because it would have easily been lost in all the expression of emotion. But what's absolutely key, everything Kawsara said, is that we have an image that's oftentimes pinned on us as Africans. But it's important to change the narrative. It's important to keep things going. And so these awards do just that, if you ask me.
They definitely do. And she is the executive director of the Act on Sahel movement, working hard to promote peace and climate justice, and runs a campaign to help farmers in the Sahel with seeds and access to water.
That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, by now you know that the Africa Green Awards is put together by the 11-11-12 Foundation. This is the third in a row of its kind. We started these awards in 2019, and it's only right we hear from the man behind the story himself.
We should, but right before we do that, we gave you 7 finalists for the Africa Green Grant categories, 7 of them, and well, it's not us, but somebody had the very difficult and arduous task of looking at what they're doing and narrowing them down.
So now we have 3 finalists who will be pushing out to you, and do not forget, the winner will be going with ₦1 million cash. And so here are the 3 top finalists of the Africa Green Grants Award. All right, so there you have it on your screen. We have Martin Masia of Solis Energy. We have Mary Nayurai from Yungu, Africa. And of course, we have Intisa Bashir, Free Eco Solution.
So out of 7, and I know 7 was not the total number, but we narrowed it down to 7 before this event. And now we're down to 3 top finalists who will be walking away with ₦1 million. Martin is from, he's from Malawi. We have Mary, who's from Kenya, and Intisar is from Nigeria. So you can see that we are making sure that Africans from across the continent, be them in Kenya, South Africa, Rwanda, Malawi, Liberia, wherever, Zimbabwe, Zambia, are being recognized for the environmental work they're doing. So later on, before we wrap things up, the winner will emerge.
Find out who the lucky ₦1 million winner will be. But for now, let's go back to what I said earlier on, which is that we will be hearing from the man who is responsible for this initiative, for this foundation, and for these awards. I'd like to welcome who will be giving a speech, Mr. Tunji Lam. Additional.
Please, a round of applause for him. He's the founder of the 11-11-12 Foundation. I think we can do a little bit better than that.
Yes,
for 3 years in a row, the foundation has been recognized in African space, making it possible to celebrate our very own who are coming up with innovative solutions and also solutions that are making a difference. Once again, Tunji Lam Adeshina, the founder of 11-11-12 Foundation. All right, he will have to come back at another time. Tunji is behind the scenes, making sure that everything is going well.
Oh yeah, and I absolutely agree to that. Well, we'll have him come talk to us sometime during the program. Let's move on to the next part of the show. And of course, we have a video exhibition. What's this about, Tolu?
All right, so we're going to be going to Freetown to meet the Freetown Waste Management Recycle Limited organization. Now, this is an organization that is contributing meaningfully to the Sustainable Development Goals and changing the economic, social, and environmental life of Africans.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Hello, my name is Helen Silas and I'm the CEO of Walela Recycling Industry. More than 8 million tons of plastic waste discarded to the ocean every year. Plastic pollution at the sea costs to double by 2030. Our ocean provides the largest natural carbon sink for carbon emission gases. When the plastic enters the ocean, it leaves a dead legacy. Its direct chokes and smothers a host marine animals and its habitat. As it does, sunlight and heat cause plastic to release a powerful greenhouse gases which lead to climate change. We at Walela Recycling Industry, we have ventured a sand polymer technology that recycles plastic waste into eco-friendly building materials for construction activity. What do? We organize beach cleanup for collecting this plastic waste, and then the collected plastic waste are sorted according to their density and nature and passed through a sand polymer technology to produce a strong brick. Up to date, we have been able to collect many plastic waste, and we have been able to construct toilets to primary school at Temeke district here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
Our products are very affordable, durable, 2 times compared to the common brick in the market. They are anti-corrosive, antifungal, and waterproof product. And our business models are B2C, where we sell our product directly to customers, and a B2N, where we sell our product to NGOs that have construction projects.
The team behind this innovation is full of professional and expertise in marine sciences, industrial technologies, and ocean researchers. We are asking for partnership, collaboration, and support. If we want to be part of this solution, please contact us. Thank you.
That was Arena Recycling, not Freetown. Again, highlighting one of the many organizations here on the continent doing some fantastic work.
Absolutely. Well, you do know that during this award, it's nothing but a famous part and appreciation of our eco heroes. Now, at this point in time, we will be having something like that. Not necessarily towards a green environment, but I'm sure the content of the poetry will definitely be in that direction. Well, we have somebody who will be coming on stage.
Yes, and we'll welcome now Oyikansola Shosanya. She's going to be giving us oral poetry, which we know is such a massive part of Africa's tradition. We are a people across the continent who have shared our history, who we are, our culture, our music, our food, so much through the oral traditions. And it's fantastic to see that somehow we've managed to keep those into the 21st century.
All right, so when you come to Sonia, we expect you a round of applause for her. She makes her way up the stage. Here she comes in her grace.
And here we go. We'll be back,
grandeur.
guys.
Stay with us.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Oyikansola Shosanya, and I'm here to render a poem to Mother Nature. And it says, the sky is shield above us. Through it, the great and small lights shine. Through the day and through the night, that we may not be left wanting in utter darkness. The waters, they fall a great distance, just so the earth beneath us be bounty in the dews. So we can have more than enough to do. The earth, a great solace to our food. From the fruit of the earth we stay alive. Wonder what our fate shall be. If in anger, the sky fall upon us, and the sun comes scorching right upon our skin. If the light eye up refuse to shine, if the waters decide not to fall, and the waters beneath decide to overflow our banks, what shall our fate be if our dear earth decides to break? If she says, henceforth, I shall bear no fruit for these people on earth, who are not to our dear Mother Nature, Would you keep us safe? Would I keep us safe? That the blessings and fruits may be ours in abundance. Shall we keep us safe? Shall you keep us safe? Shall I keep us safe? That the waters may bring unto us solace and not rain. That the sun may shine and not scorch. That the earth be productive and not break. Shall we all come together to keep Mother Earth safe? That in a safety, you and I will remain safe. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
You are too. I'm liking this change. Green means, change. It's vibrant. It's life-giving. It's sustaining. And what other vibrancy can we have than to showcase some of the materials and some of the colors of the continent through what we are wearing? So once again, this is the Africa Green Awards 2021, brought to you by the 11-11-12 Foundation, with support from the Embassy of Sweden, based here in Nigeria.
that we have to move on with the program. We have the Africa Green Female Award category coming up next. And indeed, I'll tell you, according to the United States, women and they have experienced levels. They have increased domestic work, and they indeed suffer stigma job losses. So you're a woman.
That's very true. We talked about it earlier when we started the program. And since women play the role of primary caregivers and providers of food and fuel, they are also more vulnerable to flooding and drought and the insecurity that's being caused by desertification, rural to urban migration, all of those things that come along with it. And people are searching for greener pastures and more life.
And so it's with a deep sense of pride that we will be presenting the nominees for the Africa Green Female Award category. So Lou, who's the first on that list?
I don't know if I should tell you guys.
Okay.
It seems like a little partial, but there's no way that we won't get into this category and find out that there is a Nigerian woman who is part of the nominee.
Yes, indeed. Well, we have Balkis Alauddin, Khadijatu B.W. Barr, Ruth Ede, who is from Nigeria, Rahmina Paulette, as well as Chantal Esperance.
And we are going straight to it. The Africa Green Female Award category. I like tension and I like anticipation. I want us to drag this out a little bit more because all the women in this category have been doing incredible things to continue to promote the conversation around sustainability, the sustainable development goals, as well as climate change, and particularly with the focus being on how they can help African women to make sure that they are protected and they're learning how to manage in these difficult times. Are you ready?
Well, oh, yes, I'm ready. And well, we do have the winner already.
Yes.
I must tell you, Tolu has said it all. It's so tough. I can only imagine what the judges went through to be able to come up with this winner. Once again, Nigeria is on the map, ladies and gentlemen.
And the winner is Ruth Ede. Congratulations to Ruth Ede. She's the winner for the Africa Green Female Award category. Please unmute your microphone, turn on your video. Ruth, we would love to hear from you as you accept this award from the 11-11-12 Foundation.
All right, Ruth Ede, take it away.
All right, so we'll keep things moving on. Once again, congratulations to Ruth Ede, our winner in the category for the Africa Green Female Award. All right, we have more.
Yes, we do. We're moving on to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is an award category that's definitely close to the hearts of both of us standing on the stage today, especially coming from the media industry. Now, this is an industry that is responsible for so much advocacy, information, driving the right perspective, and more importantly, choosing the right leaders. So today, more than ever before, we are proud to present the nominees of the Green Media Award.
And these nominees are parts of the media coverage that is helping to globalize, but as well localize the climate change issues, which have spurred people to action from rural communities all the way to some of the biggest cities around the world. Now, the media's role is not only to create awareness on climate change, but also to implement sustainable action. And it's fantastic to see people in our industry be some of the leading lights.
So, well, we have three
in a mouse package, in a mouse drawers. They carry like a Joy, Lamaran, Sindel, and another African who is championing this cause, and more importantly, the media see. A round of applause and congratulations to him once again.
Winners. And we've been able to announce a number of winners today, but don't forget we still have to announce the winner for the Green Grand finalist. We'll also have the Green Champion Award winner as well. So there is still much more to come, but we also need to talk to people who are part of the change that's happening, who are helping to implement the policies and the different types of engagement when it comes to political decisions and at the highest level across the world.
Our next speaker is the Africa Regional Climate Change Coordinator at the United Nations Environment Program, or UNEP, has been a leading champion of research and knowledge policy to ensure member states have the requisite scientific data and the tools for their policy decisions. We can go on and on. Youth has structurally guided and inspired millions of youth across the world.
And he's one of those who were parts of drawing up the Paris Agreement. He led in conceptualizing, formulating, and creating an inclusive framework for mobilizing state and non-state actors for climate action implementation, as called for in Section 5 of the Paris Agreement.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that amazing introduction, and to all the organizers, invited guests. It is a great pleasure for me to join you all today for this auspicious occasion. In my eyes, you are all winners. I receive my hearty congratulations. We got here today at a very interesting time, and I call it interesting time because we're just coming out of COVID. It hasn't finished. We're still hearing about different variants. But it is a time, the narrative about the African continent is all about the continent of the future. So I've come here today to say to you that Africa is the continent of now. And you, the youth, are proving this. You, the youth and young at heart, are proving this. Your ingenuity, your passion, your energy combined with this purposeful passion is oozing out in climate action solutions. Africa is indeed the continent of now. So I congratulate 11-11-10 Foundation for putting together these Africa Green Awards, because let's face it, by confidently showcasing what the African youth are doing, we are creating a groundswell of solutions, a groundswell of actions that will inspire confidence in millions of young people across the entire African continent to tell their own stories, to take charge of their own lives, to live as boldly as they drive climatepreneurship spirit across the entire African continent. As this insightful African proverb tells us as we gather here today, a good chief is like a forest where everyone can go there and get something. The question each and every one of us must ask ourselves today as we gather here is, are you dependable? And I ask this because dependability is the hallmark of a real winner. A real winner works to benefit not only himself or herself, but works to benefit others. A real winner does not remain unperturbed when we are in a continent today that have 257 million African citizens going to bed hungry every night as we speak. A real winner cannot sleep peacefully, knowing that the continent called Africa loses up to $48 billion in post-harvest losses each and every year. A real winner cannot go about business as usual, while knowing that over 700,000 Africans die each and every year for committing no crime, but just because they don't have alternative. They depend on charcoal for cooking. About business as usual, knowing fully well that climate change is disproportionately affecting the African continent more dramatically than any other continent in the world. This continent, as we speak today, is warming up twice as fast as the rest of the entire globe, making the escalation of socioeconomic misery that is already at breaking point guaranteed. And despite all this, the variable, the COVID-19 global pandemic, has only added to the equation of these stressors. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today I come here calling all of you winners. And I call all of you winners at the same time also to make you understand that the ball is placed squarely in your court. To take personal responsibility, to take personal initiative and use your skills and use your talents, your energy and your creativity, and do all that it takes to devise climate action solutions that respond to these glaring challenges we see. It is in doing so that you will nurture a market for your solutions and make what you do count. As you step out, know that the route ahead will be a long one. Know that the route ahead will not be linear. You will face opposition while expecting support. You will face criticisms while expecting applause and appreciation. But take all this in stride, armed with the following critical attributes that I would like to leave you with today. The first is you must be like a lion. You will need to understand your territory, because some of us today, we talk about Africa. Of course, as African citizens, we are proud of our continent. And we are proud unapologetically, but we need to understand our territory. Just like a lion does, we need to understand and act within it. By territory here, I mean the socio-economic context of our continent. In every climate challenge we see, we must always ask ourselves how this can be solved through an enterprising angle. We must direct our curiosity and read and research potential solutions that can fit this criterion. We must prioritize using our internet bundles to accomplish such a task, not only for entertainment as many do, not only for gossip, as we see sometimes in the continent, overshadowing reality and the solutions we need. And that takes me to the second point. We must espouse the vision of an eagle, which can spot and focus on a target as far as 3 kilometers away. Such outstanding vision, which I call an eye for solutions, will be critical to ensure you package your solutions with a clear target of the community you wish to impact with solutions. Then tailor your solutions to fit the community that you want to serve. That takes me to the third point. We must apply the discipline of an ox. The endurance, the persistence, and the consistency displayed by an ox on a plow is the hallmark of discipline that underpins success in any venture in life. We will need this discipline to drive solutions for the community and unlock market opportunities. And that takes me to the fourth point. We must apply wisdom. The wisdom to cultivate purposeful passion, because passion is the fuel, is that fire that burns in each and every one. It is the fuel that moves ideas into real life solutions. The wisdom to never quit, because failure it's not something we should be afraid of. Winners are failures who never quit. Failure is not a stop sign, but a rerouting sign that you need to change tactics and approaches. We need a wisdom to be readers, knowing that we can never ever know without reading. And if we do not know, we cannot conquer. We must apply wisdom to be selfless and work together, because one of the biggest challenges we face in this continent today, and I cannot sugarcoat this, is that there are no absence of innovations, there are no absence of ideas, but we like to work alone. We like to get an applause alone, and that is actually what is sinking this continent. Despite the fact that we have all the solutions, we are seeing the ingenuity of youth, we are seeing the entrepreneurial spirit, but why is the continent challenges still exacerbated, keep increasing? Because we do not work together. We are afraid that others will overshadow us. We cannot sleep or go to bed with this kind of mentality today. The wisdom to not only focus on money alone is what we must all do. We must know that money follows value and solutions. It does not follow you are converting for it. And we must have the wisdom to ignore the naysayers who say and ridicule us all the time. Instead, focus on perfecting your solutions. As you step out there today, remember that we have 22 players on the pitch who focus on winning a football game. They ignore the jeering, the booing, and the ridicule of spectators. It is these focused players who win medals, not the noisy spectators. Become the winning player, and you have all it takes. Thank you.
Also the author of Making Africa Work Through the Power of Innovative Volunteerism. He's a PhD holder in environmental change and policy from the University of Nottingham, UK, and an executive certificate holder in climate change and energy policy from Harvard University, the Kennedy School of Government. So Dr. Richard, also working with United Nations, is definitely well placed to school us in issues around the environment, sustainable development goals, and the continents.
Oh yeah, and if you listened close enough to the lengthy speech he gave, there were quite a number of things. And of course, for me, the takeaway is that at the end of the day, the winners should not just accept it. They should continue to do what they do. They should inspire others, and of course, keep that advocacy going.
And he said Africa is the continent of now. And I think it's important for us to know that our time has more than come, but we have to be sure that the steps that the continent and countries here on the continent take in the next few years are the steps that will lead to prosperity, safety, and a sustainable environment for billions of Africans.
Yes, indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next award category for tonight. And I tell you, none of these award categories are more or less than each other. Well, the Green Person Award this year will go to the good old. Of course, we mobilize them. More importantly, adoption of friendly lifestyles and confidence with.
And here are the nominees for the Africa Green Person Award category. All right.
Oladosu Adenike. Who else is on that list?
We also have Vanessa Nakate.
Wow. Also, we have Adele Nojilembaye.
All right, and it's time to announce the winner of the Green Person Award, the advocate, the green, of course, eco warrior as well. And I would love a drum roll, but we'll make it happen anyway, because drum roll or not, we have a winner in the category, and the winner is...
We have a winner, Adele Nojilembaye. A round of applause for Adele.
Congratulations to Adele for winning the Africa Green Person Award.
Okay, so, well, you know who the Africa Green is for the year 2020. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, we probably will be getting to hear from as the program unfolds. We have to move on, and we will be taking a look at the Africa Green Champion for this year.
Wow. One person.
Just one.
No nominee.
No, not at all.
No finalist.
That's why it's a champion.
Only one person broke through the grants and broke through the lines, because, of course, what we're looking for is progress. We're looking for work being done. Now, the Green Champion is in honor of a great leader, someone who has pioneered great feats in the environmental sector and whose work serve as templates for current and future generations.
That's right, and we also dedicate the Green Award to, yes, indeed, you have said it all. Nothing substitutes the contribution of the right men when it comes to living out our principles and commitments to achieve success. And so we will look at this person's profile. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we introduce to you our Africa
Green Champion.
Hello. I speak French. Can I speak French? Technical problems.
Dr. Musunda Xolizwa, Green Champion. Dr. Musunda Xolizwa Mumba. She is a Zambian-born environmentalist living in Nairobi, Kenya. She has worked within the conservation and environmental domains, having started her career in Zambia, working at the Environmental Council of Zambia. Her environmental career, spanning over 20 years, has taken her to some of the most amazing places around the world. She worked in Switzerland for the Convention of Wetlands Ramsar, eventually joining the World Wildlife Fund WWF at its international headquarters in the same country. She was the first Ted Hollis Scholar at the University College London, UCL, where she undertook her doctorate in wetland ecology and then moved back to WWF in the United Kingdom and eventually to Kenya. She has been at the UN Environment for 10 years and served as the head of the agency's terrestrial ecosystems team. Dr. Musunda enjoys what she does. The insights and lessons from her experiences have helped shape the visionary life she leads now. She is currently the director of the Rome Center for Sustainable Development, a specialist in sustainable development, nature-based solutions NBS to climate change, specifically on adaptation, ecosystems-based approaches to mitigation, adaptation and biodiversity conservation, integrated landscape management, forest management, water resources management, landscape restoration and programming in developing countries. She is also the current chair of the Global Partnership on Forest and Landscape Restoration, GPFLR, and vice chair of the Collaborative Partnership on Forests, CPF. She has also been the United Nations Environment's focal point on mountains and has over 20 years of experience working at both scientific and political levels on climate change adaptation, conservation, protected areas management, and wetlands ecology.
of this award, we say many congratulations.
Many, many congratulations to her. As you can see from her profile, doing the work day in, day out, and also leading the advocacy for the continent as well. And we hope that with individuals like Dr. Mamba, we're able to bring up another generation that can go above and beyond and solve those issues.
Oh yeah, so well, the Africa Green Champion for 2021. 2022 is the year to look forward to. Who knows? You could be the next champion.
And we have a few more things to do before we wrap things up. Don't forget that we now have 3 finalists for the Africa Green Grant Award.
Moments of truth.
One of them will be walking away with 1 million naira. 1 finalist from Malawi, 1 from Kenya, and 1 as well from Nigeria. But before we get into that, there's an important person who must join us on stage.
All right, Mr. Tunji Lam Additional is the Chief Executive Officer and the founder of the 11-11-12 Foundation. It's an absolutely brilliant. I'll personally tell you that being a journalist, I haven't seen too many of such initiatives where, we have an outfit championing cause for a green planet. So this is a foundation that is something you want to be a part of, and indeed you want to take awards from.
And very true. Oftentimes, Africans doing these things are recognized and rewarded outside of the continent. And that's why it's so important for the work that 11-11-12 Foundation is doing, is us recognizing us for the work that people who look like us, who sound like us, who come from our neighborhoods and our countries, and who understand the context of how these issues are more African and local to us, are the ones who are also being recognized and rewarded here.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from the man himself, Mr. Tunji Lam Additional. A round of applause for him.
Please, a round of applause for him.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. Without saying much, so many have been said. I must say that it's been a long year of so much superb initiatives and actions by African youth. For me, everybody's a champion. For me, so many of the African youths are even more than champions. If you take it from the advocacy side of things, even though we say, and we all know that in terms of the climate change, Africa is just contributing about 3% in terms of emissions. But we are doing so much, not only because we are one of the mostly affected parts, but because of the passion. You see the passion in the African youth. It radiates all over us. And you see the African youth are now looking to do this just to make sure that the globe is safe. They're also doing it to change the narrative of Africa. See so many entrepreneurs in the environment sector, and they're doing a lot of things. They're turning those so-called things that people feel are no more useful into things that are more useful. In the community, at the community level, people are bringing innovation to solve local problems. And it's not to say we all have tools. It's just because of the passion, the innovation, the creativity in African youth. For me, I'm so proud to be from this part of the world. I'm so proud of African youth, and I'm so proud of Africa. I know we still have a long way to go. I know definitely very soon we're going to change this narrative for good. And I know definitely very soon Africa is going to be the leader in the team of continents. What we do at the foundation is to spotlight and appreciate African youths. Again, they say charity begins at home. It's not for us to wait for people to appreciate us from outside. We say we don't appreciate ourselves from inside. No, we have to show ourselves love. We have to give people that are doing a whole lot of things. We have to motivate them to do more. And on that note, I also want to say a very big thank you to our great supporters. And the board of trustees of the foundation are doing a fantastic job. I can't start mentioning it. They're giving us full support. The funny thing is you find out that almost every one of them are not even in the environment sector. Again, passion radiates. They know what it means. They know what it means to keep everybody safe. They know what it means to make sure that African youths are well employed, are well established. They know what it means to make sure that African youths are leaders wherever they see themselves. They know what it means to make sure that that lady in the community, that young woman in the community, is living a very good life. They know what it means to make sure that we are all successful. Kudos goes to the Swedish Embassy in Nigeria as well. They've been a great supporter of 1112 Foundation. It's not a new thing to me. Sweden has been in the forefront of the environmental fight. And my kudos to Dr. Munang and the likes, Dr. Mumba, all our facilitators that have been on our program for nothing, but just the passion that they have. They want to give back to the society. They want the society to grow. They want to see us at the forefront. They want to make us shine outside there. So kudos to everyone, and everyone that I've not mentioned, love you all. Thank you very much. The African youth that are doing vibrant things, the likes of Vanessa, Elizabeth Watuti, Adenike, Adele, and that young lady, that young girl in the East Africa, in that suburb, that decided to save a monkey that lost his mother. I mean, it talks a lot. It talks a whole lot about how we Africans, how we are passionate about the world, about humans. So thank you very much, everyone. And hopefully things will open up and we'll be able to see each other again next year. Thank you very much. And back to you, Europe and Fusha. Thank you.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We are live and would like to apologize for that short skit we had to do. But we're back, we're stronger and we're better. Olu, you have just one final award category to go.
We are talking about the Africa Green Grant Award winner now. We went from 7 finalists at the beginning of the program to 3, and now one person will walk away as the winner of that category, as well as with 1 million naira. But we're not going to do the hard work. I don't envy the person who's going to do this. We won't be doing the hard work. Online joining us is one of the judges who had to go through the numerous finalists, the numerous individuals who made it into the Africa Green Grant Award category. And Adesua Obasuyi is going to do the honors.
All right, Adesua, take it away.
Yeah, hi, good evening, everyone. I'm getting a notification that my internet is unstable, but I'm just, if anyone cannot hear me, just let me know in the chat bar. I'm seeing it live as I speak. So thank you very much to the moderators. It has been such a delightful evening. To be here at the 2021 Africa Green Grant Award. And I want to celebrate all the outstanding people who have joined today, who have spoken, who have gotten awards, who have also been in the audience. You know, it has been quite a while, and some people are still holding on, including myself. So I celebrate myself. And then I want to also say a very huge thank you to the awesome 11-11-12 Foundation. They're the reason why we're here today. So their team and their volunteers, they made this happen. I cannot begin to imagine the number of hours that went into this event. And I really want to sincerely appreciate them for doing this, you know, and then so this Green Award event is now becoming like the one major environmental event that Africans and Nigerians look up to every year. And I really want to sincerely appreciate them for their steadfastness, for keeping on and for inspiring a lot of other people, you know. Like the judges said, my name is Adesua Obasuyi. I am the Climate Change Policy Manager at the British High Commission, Abuja, Nigeria. So the journey began on Friday, actually began before the 25th of June. Late June, there was this boot camp that the 11-11-12 Foundation hosted, and a lot of people joined that. And then on the 25th, on Friday, the 25th of June, we were officially given the assignment to listen to very intelligent, very smart, amazingly talented African youth present their passionate ideas, you know. And I understand that these 7 people, you know, they came in with what they had, and these ideas contribute to environmental sustainability, they contribute to the economy. So it was not really, like the judges said, it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy task, narrowing down to 3 and then, you know, having to pick one winner out of the 3. And so I didn't do this alone. With me on the panel were Alhaji Unjai. Alhaji is from the academic sector. We also had Latifa Ali Odedino. Latifa, she works with PwC in the US. And then we had Zoe Leconway. Zoe works with Waste Aid. I'm sure a lot of you know her on social media. Those of you who are very active on Twitter, trust me, the process was really, really tough on us judges. And so I'm going to start by announcing the second runner-up. So the second runner-up for this year's 2021, the 2021 African Green Award is Malawi's Martins Masia of Solis Energy. Can I get an e-clap or some e-clap? Thank you. So yeah, Martin, yeah, you did well, and I want to say a very huge congratulations to you. Moving on, the first runner-up for this category is Nigeria's Intisar Bashir Kufi of Infric Solutions. So congratulations to you, Intisar. Your idea on plastic, you know, plastic to bricks, and then Martin's idea on delivering renewable solutions to undeserved communities. Those were really, really inspirational. Okay, so I'm going to. I think my audio is I hope I'm still okay for everyone to hear. I don't know if I'm allowed to bring in the finalists to say a few words. Otherwise, they could just show Martin, if you can turn on your video and show your face as Intisa had done. I think that would be very much appreciated, so that people around the globe can see who our champions are. Okay, I can see Martin's video coming up. And so this is me also trying to create suspense, although I'm not a media person, so it may be falling flat. Okay, so finally, the winner of the 2021 Africa Green Grant Award, prize of 1 million naira, is Kenya's Mary Unjurai of Yungu, Africa. So she came up with the idea of producing eco-friendly women's products, and don't blame me, but so she got it. And I really want to say congratulations to everyone. You're all winners, you know, and I really wish you all the best. It was not an easy decision at all. You're all winners, believe me. Thank you. So I think I'll hand over to the moderators now, so that they announce to the finalists what is expected of them, and just take it from me. Thank you.
All right. It's nothing but celebrations in here. I'd like to say thank you to the presenter of that award.
Yes, one of the judges, Adesua Obasuyi.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, and she definitely said that it wasn't an easy decision that the judges had to make, but it is one they made anyway. So congratulations to Kenya's Mary for walking away with this. She is our Africa Green Grant finalist. Winner now, we move from the finalists from the 7 to the 3 and now to the 1.
You know, I like how Adesua did a rundown, and of course everybody's a winner. I think that's the whole idea. But so 1 million naira will only go to one person, and we already know who that is. Many congratulations once again. Look forward to you being that winner next year. I want to keep harping on that so as to put somebody on that same drive. Do not stop there.
Do not. And today at the Africa Green Award 2021, we recognize outstanding individuals in all the categories, from the African Green Female Award to the Green Grant finalists to the Under 40 Award to the Africa Green Media, the Africa Green Person, and the Africa Green Champion, as well as a student who walked away with the winner in the Interschool Green Essay. And then these categories of fantastic individuals had one winner overall.
Well, we must say good things will always come to an end, but do remember that this is a yearly event, and that simply means we will continue to do this as a foundation, we'll continue to do this as a people, and we'll charge you to continue being the champions in your areas of green endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, and don't forget, it's never early. If you think there's an African in your community doing fantastic work with the Sustainable Development Goals, doing great work in the sustainable environmental sector, as well as climate change, bring them to the attention of the 11-11-12 Foundation. You can follow them on Instagram and Twitter at EET_Foundation. Instagram and Twitter at EET_Foundation. On Facebook, just look for the 11-11-12 Foundation, and the website is www.eetfoundation.org.
All right, once again, we'd like to say a very big thank you to each and every person who has made Touching seamless. We thank all the guests who gave speeches. We thank our presenters of awards, and of course, everybody behind the scenes, inclusive of the entire production team. Ladies and gentlemen, well, okay.
And right before we go, we want to go ahead and make sure we hear from the winner of our very last category and make sure that she can share a few words with us. So let's hear from the winner of the Green Grant category.
Why not? To find out what she'll use her 1 million naira for.
Thank you. I can barely hold myself together. I'm just wiping my tears right now, tears of joy. I hope all of you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Can.
Oh, perfect. I'm so honored to receive this award tonight. And I want to congratulate all the finalists today because all of us are eco heroes and eco warriors. And as Mr. Dr. Munang said, that we cannot do this alone. And this win is just not for me, it's for the millions of women around this globe, because we are experiencing a crisis of period poverty, which is also causing a lot of environmental damage. And I would like to echo the words of all the people who have been here who are speaking about collaboration, because Africa is not short of innovations and great ideas. I'm really honored and humbled that I've won this award, and I know that our products will come to Nigeria, and a lot of women will benefit from our eco-friendly products made from pineapple leaves and corn husk fibers, which are staples in Africa. Again, I'm really sweating my nose. When I get nervous, I sweat. So right now, I can barely hold myself, but I'm really humbled and grateful for this award. And I thank you so much to EET, the Embassy of Sweden, for organizing for 3 years in a row such a very important award for celebrating eco warriors and entrepreneurs. And I'd like to leave you with a quote that I have been really resonating with. In times of great crisis, tradition and culture are of great importance. Africa is the cradle of mankind. And also, if we look at how our ancestors used to live, they used to live in a cyclical motion. We are the pioneers of the circular economy. We never used to have a lot of waste. And we have been given this power through these events like this, through awards like this, to be able to inspire the next generation so that we can be able to go back to how we used to live like our ancestors. So I hope to do with this award, with this 1 million naira, I'm going to inject it back into the business to buy a machine, and to also, and as I said during the competition, to pass this technology to all African countries so that women can be able to make their own sanitary towels. Because if we empower women and put them in the process of production, imagine the chain, how how we are going to improve the lives of so many women, one with the pads and another one with the menstrual health education. Because again, I'd like to echo the words of a very important woman who said, when we undermine the rights of women's menstruation, we are undermining their basic human rights. There is no way we can talk about a sustainable future without sustainable periods. And I'd like to leave you with that. So thank you very much. And congratulations to all the finalists. We are in this together. Let us keep doing our best to make this world sustainable. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again to Mary. Another message of hope, inspiration, and a call to action for collaboration.
Oh yeah, well, it's been nothing but good charges, good messages, and of course, the good sense of winning from every single winner today, and of course those who did not win as well. But we're done on this platform, and I must say it's been a pleasure being on this stage with Tolu.
Thank you so much, Funshaw. We might do this again next year.
Yes, well, why not?
And thank you once again to the 111112 Foundation. I just want to make sure you're following them. Instagram and Twitter at EET_foundation. On Facebook, 111112 Foundation, and their website is www.eetfoundation.org. So thank you as well to the CEO, the founder, the team behind all of this, who brought this all together and streamlined all the people on the continent doing fantastic things to reward and recognize some of them today.
That's right. All right, so go and make yourselves eco-heroes and eco-champions, because we are about to do just that.
Have a good one, and until next year, keep the fire burning. Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.